I see your car on a random street, and my heart still skips a heavy beat. I hear your name in a crowded room, and it tastes like dust in winter gloom. I remember the way you take your tea, and the specific way you lean on me. But these are the threads that pull and tear at a life I'm trying to repair. They say that knowledge is a gift of light, but I'm stumbling through the dark tonight, because knowing you is the highest high. Now it's just the weight of a long goodbye. If I could unknow the way you laugh, I'd cut this aching heart in half. I'd give back every secret, every spark, and find my way back to the quiet dark. I trade the magic for a blank white page to let my spirit out of this gilded cage. I'd be a stranger, I'd be brand new if I could just unknow you. I didn't know your childhood fears, or the rhythm of your falling tears. I wish I didn't know the song you sing. When you're thinking about everything before you, the world was a simple place before I learned the lines across your face. Now every corner of this lonely town is just a map that's burning down. Meet you at that coffee shop. I make the spinning world just stop. I'd look right past you, I'd walk on by. I wouldn't have to wonder why. I wouldn't have this hole inside my chest. I could finally get some rest. If I could aching heart in half, I'd give back every secret, every spark, and find my way back to the quiet dark. I'd trade the magic for a blank white page to let my spirit out of this gilded cage. I'd be a stranger, I'd be brand new if I could just unknow you. And I know the pain, I know the sunshine, and I know the rain, and that's the burden of the heart I threw into the fire of knowing you. I cannot know you. Ooh, no, I cannot know. Found the velvet box hidden in the drawer, underneath the sweaters that you never wore. There's a notebook filled with scribbles on the page, lines about a forever that didn't reach its age. We had the church picked out, the one with the white spire. We had the wood all stacked to build fire. But the matches got wet and the sky turned to lead, and I'm left with the words that we never quite said. We were standing on the altar of a dream, but the floor fell away like a stitch in a seam. Now I'm reading the script of a play that we closed before the first ring was ever exposed. These are the vows we never kept, the promises broken while the world still slept. I was gonna be yours through the sickness and health. Now I'm just a man talking to himself. No, I do just along, I don't know. No white dress, just the cold of the snow. I'm honoring a ghost, I'm a soul unswept by the weight of the vows we never kept. I was gonna carry you across the threshold, keep you warm when the stories grew old. I had a speech for your father, a toast for our friends, about how the best kind of love never ends. But you're in a city 3 states to the west, and I'm wearing this suit like a weight on my chest. The for better or worse turned to better off gone, and I'm still awake at the break of the dawn. There's no legal paper, no signature line to prove that your heart was once intertwined with mine. Just a hollow of almost and the sting of goodbye, in a ring that will never see the light of the sky. These are the vows we never kept, the promises broken while the world still slept. I was gonna be yours through the sickness and health. Now I'm just a man talking to himself. No, I do just along, I don't know. No white dress, just the cold of the snow. I'm honoring a ghost, I'm a soul unswept by the weight of the vows we never kept. I release you from the state. I'm throwing these words into the bay. To love, to honor, to lose the vows we didn't choose. Watching them go gray, searching for the frequencies that used to come my way. I used to hear your heartbeat in the silence of the night. Now every word I try to send just vanishes from sight. The distance isn't measured out in miles or in the road. It's the heavy hollow hum of a system overload. Now there's nothing but static on the line of our love, like a storm cloud rolling in from the heavens above. I'm shouting through the white noise, trying to find your voice, but the crackle and the cutting out didn't give us any choice. We're losing the connection, we're fading in the blue, just 1,000 miles of stairs. static between me and you. I remember when your hello was a melody so clear, before the interference started whispering your ear. Now your sentences are broken and the meaning's getting lost. I'm counting up the minutes and I'm shivering from the cost. I ask you if you love me and the speaker starts to hiss. Is this the sound of ending? Is it supposed to feel like this? Maybe it's the weather or the towers falling down, or maybe we're just ghosts inside a long forgotten town. I'm pressing redial on a dream that's already dead, while the buzzing in the wires fills the space inside my head. Yeah, there's nothing but static on the line of our love, like a storm cloud rolling in from the heavens above. I'm shouting through the white noise, trying to find your voice, but the crackle and the cutting out didn't give us any choice. We're losing the connection, we're fading into blue, just 1,000 miles of static between me and you. Can you hear me? Are you there? The wind is catching signals in the cold December air. Just a hum, just a drum, the sound of someone hanging up a heavy telephone. I'm losing you, it's all gone. Just a static carrying on. I'm standing on the drawbridge, watching shadows start to grow, tracing every footprint in the dust we used to know. You built a fortress out of silence, a cathedral out of pride, while I was drowning in the distance, just trying to get inside. Now the flags are torn and heavy, and the gates are rusted shut. Every word we never whispered is the deepest kind of cut. And now there's a murky moat between us, dark and deep and wide, filled with all the bitter tears that neither of us cried. I'm reaching through the iron bars, but I can't touch your hand. Across this black and stagnant water, in this no man's land. Love shouldn't be a castle that you have to storm alone, but the murky moat is rising, turning everything to stone. The surface is a mirror of a sky that's turning gray, reflecting back the ghost of who we were just yesterday. I threw a coin for every promise, watched them sink into the mud, beneath the weight of expectations and the coldness in our blood. the heaviness of everything I feel. The water's thick with memories of the way we used to be, before the moat became a grave for you and me. Bridges up, the lights are out. I'm just a stranger on the bank, filled with doubt. The water's cold, the water's still. If the distance doesn't kill me, the silence will. The murky moat. The murky moat. I'm still checking the lock on the front door. Are you coming home late from the drive? I haven't moved your shoes from the hallway. I'm still keeping the memory alive. They say time is a healer, a silent eraser, but the clock on the wall hasn't moved. I'm still standing right where you left me, with nothing but hollows to prove. I could curse the stars for shifting, I could hate the wind for how it blows, but the truth is a weight that I'm lifting, and everyone knows. I cannot blame the rain for falling, or the winter for being so cold. I cannot blame the phone for not calling, or the stories for getting too old. I gave you the pieces, you let them all shatter. I watched as the light turned to shadow. I've run out of people to point to. I cannot even blame myself. I replay the tapes in the darkness, searching for where I went wrong. Was I too loud for your silence, or did I just stay for too long? But you were the one with the exit, you were the one with the key. I was just building a kingdom for someone who didn't want me. It's a different kind of heartbreak when there's no villain in the play, just two people drifting in the wake of a love that decided to fray. learn to stand after the fall. I can't blame you, and I won't blame myself. I'm standing on the corner of 5th and Main, watching the colors bleed into the drain. I saw you laughing in a cafe light, while I'm out here disappearing into the night. I tried to call, but the thunder drowned me out. Or maybe I'm just someone you don't think about. The clouds are heavy and the sky is bruised, just like the heart that I'm trying not to use. If I look like a mess, well, the weather's to blame. It's easier than saying your name. If you see a drop falling down from my eye, it's just a piece of the leaking sky. You won't see my tears in the rain. They're hidden in the mist and the silver stain. The water washes over the salt on my face, erasing every ghost, every touch, every trace. I can cry out loud, I can fall apart beneath the storm that's matching my heart. just more water, just more rain, just more rain. I walk past the door where we used to whisper. Now the wood just groans under my feet. The air feels thin like a fading picture of a life that used to be so sweet. I reached for the light, but the bulb is flickering, stuttering pulse in the dark of the house. I'm listening for you, for the smallest of sounds, but the quiet is louder than a church-bound mouse. There's a frequency buzzing beneath the floorboards, a white noise humming where your laughter used to play. I'm tuning the dial, but I'm losing the signal, watching the color bleed into the gray. It's just static in the hallway now, the ghost of a feeling I can't quite allow. The space between the kitchen and the stairs is filled with a shadow that nobody shares. I'm reaching through the blur, I'm calling out your name, but the station is broken and nothing's the same. Just a low-level hum where the heart used to stay. Static in the hallway, washing us away. I see the outline of where you were standing the night that the words finally ran out. No screaming, no crying, just a sudden landing in a world built of silence and cold-hearted doubt. Now the walls are vibrating with all we didn't say, caught in a loop of skipping the track. I'm a radio left on in an empty room, waiting for a voice that's never coming back. It's the sound of the almost, it's the fuzz on the screen, it's the once was a lover and the never should have been. I'm tangled in the wires, I'm lost in the snow of a transmission ended a long time ago. It's just static in the hallway now, a ghost of a feeling I can't quite allow. The space between the kitchen and the stairs is filled with a shadow that nobody shares. I'm reaching through the blur, I'm calling out your name, but the station is broken and nothing's the same. Just a low-level hum where the heart used to stay. Static in the hallway, washing us away. The buzz of the empty, the roar of the gone. I'm just a signal fading at home. We're standing in the ballroom where the music used to play, but the orchestra went silent and the guests have slipped away. I'm looking at the ceiling where the gold has started to peel, tracing every fracture in the way we used to feel. You reached for one last promise, but it slipped right through your hand, and the masterpiece we built together turned to sinking sand. Now we're dancing in the kitchen on a floor of jagged glass, counting all the moments that we let so cruelly pass. Every diamond was a dream, now it's just a sharp mistake. A million little pieces left for gravity to take. We were meant to light the dark, we were meant to be the sun, but a broken chandelier can shine for anyone. The dust is settling heavy on the velvet and the lace. I see a different version of the sorrow on your face. One chord began to fray, then the silver started to bend. I didn't think a single spark would lead us to the end. Now the shadows are the only thing still moving in this room, as we try to sweep the fragments in the middle of the gloom. It was beautiful and fragile, hanging by a thread above the empty table and the things we never said. But once the crystal shatters, you can't glue it back the same. The light is gone forever and there's no one left to blame. Yeah, we're dancing in the kitchen on a floor of jagged glass, counting all the moments that we let so cruelly pass. Every diamond was a dream, now it's just a sharp mistake. A million little pieces left for gravity to take. We were meant to light the dark, we were meant to be the sun, but a broken chandelier can shine for anyone. Mind your step, my darling, don't let the splinters cut your feet. The darkness here is bitter, but the memory was sweet. Just a pile of broken glass, just a flicker in the past. The light didn't last. A broken chandelier, broken, gone. The neon sign is flickering, humming like a bruise, in a room that smells like cheap perfume, and everything we'll lose. I'm staring at the ceiling fan, watching circles in the air, while you're packing up the pieces of the ghost who isn't there. 3 stories of heartbreak, painted in a faded rose, between the interstate of leaving and the doors that never close. In this red brick motel on the edge of the line, where we're running out of road and we're running out of time. The walls are thin enough to hear a lonely heart break down. We're just 2 more shadows in a checkout only town. Love was a highway, but we've driven it to death behind these red bricks, catching our last breath. carpet stained with coffee and the choices that we made. I'm looking for a reason in the evening's heavy shade. You're sitting on the edge of the bed, staring at the floor like there's nothing left to say that hasn't been said before. I wish these walls were stronger, wish they could hold us in, but the water's turning into dust and the air is getting thin. One key on the nightstand, 1 foot out the door. We used to be a castle, now we're just a second floor. No room service for the hollow, no pillows for the ache, just a red brick monument to every vow we break. Behind these red bricks, catching our last breath. Leave the TV on for the silence, leave the light on for the cold. Every story told in red brick is a story getting old. Check out by 11, forget me by noon. The vacancy sign is coming home way too soon. Just a red brick motel, red brick, dead end. Coffee's getting cold in the cup holder tray. I still find myself glancing to the right, the habit won't go away. I'm driving through the corners where we used to sing along, but the radio is playing all the words to the wrong song. The dashboard light is glowing like a ghost against the glass, watching all the miles and the memories slowly pass. Now I'm just a driver with nowhere left to go, with a heavy heart for cargo and the heavy winter snow. I'm reaching for a hand that isn't resting on the leather. In the silence of the cabin, we're no longer in this together. It's a long and lonely highway, and the world is incomplete next to the hollow shadow in my empty passenger seat. There's a bobby pin I found down in the carpet by the door, a little piece of heaven that don't live here anymore. I used to check the mirror just to see you catch my eye. Now I'm checking it to see the taillights waving us goodbye. I'm checking the GPS for a road that leads back home, but every exit sign just says I'm better off alone. The seatbelt hearts buckled in for a ghost that never speaks, while the rain is tracing road maps down the hollow of my cheeks. I could pull over, I could turn the engine off, but the quiet is a mountain and the air is getting rough. Just the mirror, dim the lights. It's gonna be 1,000 of these solitary nights. The seat is pushed back exactly how you left it. I try to save the love, but I guess I just spent it. Just an empty seat, just the road, just me. The morning sun is hidden, the counter at an angle, casting shadows on the porcelain and the knots I can't untangle. You've been gone a week, or maybe it's been 3, but your favorite ceramic mug is still staring back at me. There's a ring of dried up charcoal where the laughter used to sit, and I can't bring myself to scrub away a single bit of it. They're just unwashed cups in a cold and quiet sink, giving me too much time to sit around and think. Your lipstick's on the rim like a faded crimson ghost. The ritual of us is what I'm missing most. If I wash away the stains, then you're really truly gone. So the unwashed coffee cups stay exactly where they belong. The kitchen used to smell like roasted beans and lazy days. Now it's just the scent of dust and the parting of wild waves. I reach for my own handle, but my fingers start to shake, knowing one more clean surface is more than I can take. I'm hoarding all the remnants, the bitter and the black, hoping if I leave the mess, you might find your way back. Water's running in the pipes, a low and lone some sound, but the sponge is dry as tinder and you're nowhere to be found. It's a monument of ceramic, a shrine to what we had. How can something so small make the world feel this bad? Ain't giving me too much time to sit around and think. Your lipstick's on the rim like a faded crimson ghost. The ritual of us is what I'm missing most. If I wash away the stains, then you're really truly gone. So the unwashed coffee cups stay exactly where they belong. I'll just drink my water from a glass I never shared, and pretend that for a second you're still standing there. Steam rising, heartbreak, and the silence is the only thing I'm taking. Let the porcelain stay dirty, let the memories stay deep. Just 2 cups I couldn't keep. Unwashed, cold, empty. Walking through the wreckage of the plans we made, picking up the pieces in the pouring rain. A hollow sorry and a door left wide. Everything I whispered, everything I lied. I'm folding up the letters that I never sent, counting every second of the time we spent, just building up a mountain out of could-have beens, watching as the record of my life begins. I should have held on tighter to your hand. Instead I let it slip like desert sand. Now I'm just a curator of regret in a house of things I can't forget. I'm just collecting my mistakes one by one, putting them in frames until the day is done. Each a different shade of how I let you down. A heavy jagged circle like a broken crown. I'll keep them on the shelf where your pictures used to stay. The price I have to carry for walking away. Every I'm sorry that I said too late is just another stone in my heavy collection of fate. There's a time I let the silence get too loud. In the night I let my ego make me proud. I've got the way I looked when I watched you cry, stored right next to the reason why. It's a gallery of ghosts and silver line paint, tracing every fingerprint and every stain. I'm a wealthy man in the currency of loss, counting up the damage and the total cost. If I could trade them all for just one night to go back to the start and do it right, I'd burn this whole collection to the ground and never let the shadows make a sound. But the glass is thick and the locks are tight, and I'm the only one here in the dark tonight. I'm just collecting my mistakes one by fade. I'm running out of room on every wall, waiting for the final one to fall. The biggest mistake that I'll ever see is the way I let you go and kept the misery. Just collecting my mistakes. With a pen and a memory, trying to change the way you look at me. In the version I'm drafting on the floor, I don't watch you walk out of the door. I'm blurring out the coldness in your tone. In the nights I've been sleeping all alone, I'm taking the gray and making it gold, changing the story that's already been told. Because the truth is a pill I can't swallow down. It's a heavy weight pulling me into the ground. So I'll fix every word and I'll fix every scene and build a world somewhere in between. I'm rewriting our history tonight, turning the darkness back into light. I'm deleting the goodbye and keeping the stay, washing the salt from the tears away. In these pages we're happy, in these pages we're true. There's no version of me that is living without you. It's a beautiful life, but it's all I can do, rewriting the history of me and you. I'm moving the stars so they align. I'm making sure your hand is still in mine. That fight in the hallway, it never took place. I'm wiping the anger right off of your face. We're back on the porch in the middle of May, before all the colors started to fray. I'm editing out the silence and doubt, the things we can never quite talk about. But the ink is smearing from the heat of my skin, and the real world is starting to leak back in. I can't change the ending no matter how hard I try. I'm just a ghost writing one more lie to keep the fire from going out, to keep from screaming what this is about. I'm rewriting our history tonight, turning the darkness back into light. I'm deleting the goodbye and keeping the stay, washing the salt from the tears away. In these pages we're happy, in these pages we're true. There's no version of me that is living without you. It's a beautiful life, but it's all I can do, rewriting the history of me and you. The paper is torn and the lamp's burning low, and I'm still at the part where I can't let you go. I'll just start again from the very first line, when you were still mine. Rewriting our history just one more time. watch the taillight fade into the black, counting every second that I can't get back. You were standing in the door with that look in your eyes, like you were waiting for a reason or a beautiful surprise. But I let the silence settle like dust on the floor. I just watched you turn the handle and walk out of the door. Now the I love yous are screaming in the back of my throat, tied to a heavy heart that's never gonna float. I had 1,000 chances in the quiet of the night to say the words that would've made it alright, but I traded the truth for a little bit of pride, and now I'm drowning in the words I kept inside. I should've said it sooner, I should've let it out, I should've screamed your name until there wasn't any doubt. I waited for the perfect time that never really came, and now I'm just a whisper crying out to a flame. I had the key to save us, but I let it rust and bend. I waited for a beginning until we hit the end. God, I should've said it sooner, before you became a stranger again. Coffee's getting cold on your side of the bed, and I'm replaying every sentence that I never quite said. I thought we had a lifetime, I thought we had the years. I didn't know that later was a bucket full of tears. I see you in the grocery store, I see you in the park, a flickering candle in my permanent dark. You look happy with him, and it's a pill I can't swallow. No, and if I'd spoken, maybe you wouldn't be hollow. I'm sorry, I need you. Please don't ever go. Simple little phrases that I didn't let show. Now they're written on the ceiling, they're carved into the wall. The biggest words of all were the ones I didn't call. I should've said it sooner, I should've let it out, I should've screamed your name until there wasn't any doubt. I waited for the perfect time that never really came, and now I'm just a whisper crying out to a flame. I had the key to save us, but I let it rust and bend. I waited for a beginning until we hit the end. God, I should've said it sooner, before you became a stranger sooner, just 1 second faster. Maybe I could have stopped this disaster, but the clock is a thief and the silence is my grief. I'm saying it now to an empty room. I love you. I should have said it sooner. I used to think that love was built of stone, something I could claim and call my own. I gave you every secret, every key, and waited for the man I thought you'd be. But the walls I built were made of shifting sand, and I watched them crumble right into your hand. And I paid the price for every sweet mistake, and learned how much a human heart can take. They say that wisdom comes at a heavy cost, that you'll find yourself in everything you lost. But I give back the truth and the clarity to have the girl who loved you back inside of me. I traded my heart for a lesson I didn't want to learn. I sat in the ashes and now I watch the bridge burn. I'm smarter tonight, but I'm colder than before. I know what to hide and I know how to lock the door. It's a lopsided bargain, a bitter kind of trade, to lose all the light for the wisdom in the shade. Now I've got the answers, but I'm missing the spark. I traded my heart for a lesson in the dark. I can spot the warning signs a mile away. I know exactly what the silence tries to say. I've memorized the rhythm of a lie, and the look that comes before a long goodbye. There's a trophy on the shelf of all I know, but it's heavy and it's hollow and it's just for show. I'm a graduate of heartbreak, top of the class, holding on to fragments of shattered glass. Is it worth it being strong and being wise when I can't see the beauty through these guarded eyes? I've got the maps, I've got the tools, I've got the cure, but I'd rather be foolish and I'd rather be sure that someone was coming to catch me when I fall, instead of knowing why I hit the wall. I traded my heart for a lesson I didn't want to learn. I sat in the ashes and I watched the bridge burn. I'm smarter tonight, but I'm colder than before. I know what to hide and I know how to lock the door. It's a lopsided bargain, a bitter kind of trade, to lose all the light for the wisdom in the shade. Now I've got the answers, but I'm missing the spark. I traded my heart for a lesson in the dark. Keep the knowledge, keep the growth, keep the pain. I trade it all back just to feel the same, to be the one who didn't know the end before I lost my lover and my only friend. Yeah, I'm so much wiser now, but I'm empty somehow. Traded my heart, just a lesson in the dark. I'm sitting on the porch swing, the one we used to share. The paint is slowly cracking, like the dreams we planted there. The sun is dipping lower, casting shadows on the drive. I'm keeping every candle in the window pane alive. I check the ticking clock, then I check the garden gate. I made a habit out of habits that are far too late. And I'm just waiting for a love that's already passed me by, staring at the vapor trails across a hollow sky. It's like chasing down a sunset when the night has already begun, trying to find the warmth in a long extinguished sun. My heart is at the station, but the tracks are overgrown, waiting for a love that's found a world of its own. There's a suitcase in the hallway that I never did unpack, because a part of me is certain that you're doubling back. I hear a car door slam down at the end of the street, and for a second my heart finds a rhythm and a beat. But the taillights disappear into the mist of the trees, and I'm back to my knees, begging pretty please to the breeze. They say the bravest thing is letting go and moving on, but how do you start the day when the horizon's gone? I'm a ghost in a lobby, I'm a letter with no name, still playing a part in a finished up game. Across a hollow sky, it's like chasing down a sunset when the night has already begun, trying to find the warmth in a long extinguished sun. My heart is at the station, but the tracks are overgrown, waiting for a love that's found a world of its own. The porch light is flickering, the coffee's gone cold. I'm holding on to stories that have all been told. It passed me at midnight, it passed me at noon. I guess I'm just waiting for a ghost in the room. Pass me by. Staring at the hallway light, tracing shadows through the night. The silence here is getting loud, like a storm inside a cloud. I saw you standing by the door, but you don't stand there anymore. At least not the version that I knew, the one that made the gray feel blue. We're sitting inches miles apart, listen to the fading of our heart. I'm searching for a spark behind your eyes, but all I find are pale and hollow skies. Oh, I miss the way you used to look at me, like I was the only thing that you could see. Like every breath I took was a melody, and you were lost in the rhythm, wild and free. Now your eyes are just bloom. It's the coldest kind of ghost I've ever seen. Missing the way you used to look at me. I found a picture in a drawer from a summer long before, when your gaze could melt the winter snow and you never wanted to let go. Now I'm a stranger in your side, a flickering candle in the light. You look through me like I'm made of glass, waiting for the afternoon to pass. Did I break it? Did it just within? Where does the ending of a love begin? I'd give my soul for just 1 second more of the fire that we had before. Before the warmth went out of your stare and left me standing in the freezing air. Oh, I miss the way you used to look at me, like I was the only thing that you could see. Like every breath I took was a melody, and you were lost in the rhythm, wild and free. Now your eyes are just windows to a room where the flowers died before they had a chance to bloom. It's the coldest kind of ghost I've ever seen, missing the way you used to look at me.